The state of Illinois has got a $6 billion, $7 billion budget gap, and the state of Illinois is spending $150 million a year on workers' compensation claims. They have 27,000 claims from their workforce. If the workers' compensation laws were changed in Illinois, that employer, the state that we all pay for, could save dollars, save my taxpayer dollars, and let those taxpayer dollars be used for education or job training or some other element. But instead, we've got a system that is inefficient and high cost. We have extremely high workers' compensation costs. The cost of doing business in Illinois is excessive compared to other states where comparable work is being done. If we're going to be competitive, if we're going to be attractive, if we're indeed going to have a positive future, we've got to address some of our blemishes. And clearly, one of the blemishes that we have in this state is high-cost workers' compensation. Companies that are multi-state companies can clearly make the case, in particular, and they do it very well, same job, same workers, state A versus state B, and my costs are 5 times higher in Illinois than in the other states where I'm doing the same activity. And we need to level that playing field, and we need to get our elected officials to recognize that we're not competitive until we begin to make some changes in this subject. It's not the big corporations that are going to carry this issue. It's the individual entrepreneurs, family businesses, folks that are engaged in employing in the community that the legislators need to hear from. It's not just the big corporate logos. And that's what's so important about getting out people like you to be a part of this and carry the message forward. What I would ideally like to have is for the state senator, when the Democrat caucus is convened and the door is shut, and the only people in the room are elected members of the Illinois Senate, the majority party, I would like for a Democrat senator to be able to stand up in that room with the door shut and say, my employers back home care about this issue, and I have to vote for this, I'm gonna vote for this, and you all need to help me, and you all need to be voting for this too, because it's important for the future of the state of Illinois. And it's important for my reelection. And that's what we need to have them being comfortable in saying to their fellow elected officials. That's how we get this done. I want to be positive. I want to talk about a bright future. I want to talk about new jobs. I want to talk about job growth. I want to talk about opportunity. I want to talk about an Illinois that I'm proud of. And the way we get there is we get our elected officials to start changing the course that we've been under. And this is part of that. This is really fundamental to changing the course for our future.